All right, so you watched all the videos of big guys who lift heavy things online and know all the studies. You've bought all kinds of equipment, probably a lot more than I have. You told yourself that this year will be different, and yet here we are and nothing has changed yet. Because a lack of information and shiny equipment isn't usually the main problem.
No matter how motivated you start, the same three-headed monster always ends up standing in your way. One head tells you you don't have time, the other head tells you you're too tired, and the third head whispers this isn't working as fast as it should be. So you slow down, you skip a session, and before you know it, you're back to zero. The truth is that there's only one weapon that works against this monster, which we'll get to in a minute.
First though, let's stare deeply into the eyes of each of these monsters' heads for what they really are.
Normally I like the cold, but today was way too cold, so I'm happy the sun is coming out.
Time never seems to be on your side when it comes to working out. There's never more of it in the future either.
At the end of the day, a lack of time is just a white lie we like to tell ourselves, a way to avoid admitting that we're not willing to make exercise a priority, because if we're honest, finding 3 hours a week to train isn't an unsolvable problem.
Unless you're planning to never being busy again, lack of time will always be your go-to excuse and the reason why this will never become part of your lifestyle.
For most men, a lack of energy comes from a surplus of stress. Stress, our body is designed to release via movement, which is why there is no better way to manage stress than exercise.
So first, realize that you are not too tired to exercise, rather you are too tired because you don't exercise.
It's getting nice and warm, so let's absorb some extra vitamin D.
Therefore, every session you skip keeps you stuck in the same low energy loop, and this is why you need to start no matter how you feel. Because even if you feel more tired in the moment, you'll sleep better the coming night, which means you'll have more energy to train tomorrow. Slowly, this creates a compounding effect to the point that once you have enough energy, your mood also starts to improve. And when both energy and mood are back, keeping stress at bay is much easier. We live in a weird age where people are pretending to be natural while being on more and better drugs than pro bodybuilders were in the 70s and 80s. We're posing under perfect lighting and taking AI enhanced physique selfies makes us think that this is just how everyone should look. So it makes sense for a lot of us to have way too high expectations when we get started. The reality though is that your beginning will often feel awkward, uncertain, and unrewarding, and your body won't transform in a matter of weeks. So stop overestimating what you can accomplish in a month and see what is possible if you focus for a year. The answer to today's video really boils down to self-discipline, not as a limitation, but as the path to freedom and a more fulfilling life. Because once you stop breaking promises to yourself and you start living in alignment with who you really want to be, you feel good because you're in the driver's seat. And regardless of where you are right now, you're finally moving forward. So stop looking for more inspiration, more complex training advice, and more shiny equipment. Look at your three-headed monster in the eyes and start chopping heads off.
By the way, if you're looking for a no BS Gymless approach to building your best natural jacked physique, make sure you check out our new program, the Homemade Muscle Academy, links below. Make sure you don't miss my next video on how to stay or get in shape after becoming a dad. This will appear in the top right corner if you're watching this in the near future. Otherwise, make sure that you're first of all subscribed and that you've clicked on the notification bell so you don't miss the next video. Until next time, keep on training.